Hello, everyone. So today we're going to take a look at the Baiwei TW-1037 Bumblebee movie Blitzwing. So let's start, and as usual, we will look at the box first. As this is a Baiwei box, this is pretty standard design for their box. So for those of you who don't know or doesn't know, Baiwei is a third-party company that makes Studio Series scale figures, or sometimes they even make upscaled version of Studio Series figures. So here we have Baiwei toys on the side. We have their logo right here, the formation model, and the code, which is TW-1037. And it has this awesome looking photo of Blitzwing right there. And on the side, it's nothing. At the back, it's pretty much the same as the front. Some Chinese text here at the bottom and blank at the top. So let's get that out of the way and look at Blitzwing himself. Now, this is a third party figure of the Bumblebee movie Blitzwing. I forgot what number of Studio Series that is. Now, I think I might be wrong, but I think this is the latest release for Baiwei. And to say that I was really excited when I saw this on pre-order is an understatement. I really was excited for this because here in the Philippines, it's really hard, well, almost impossible to get the Baiwei, or no, not the Baiwei, the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Blitzwing, because I don't know, it was really difficult to find. Even the other seekers like Starscream or Thrust are really difficult to find. The only thing, or the only one that I see commonly is Skywarp, which I used to have, which I sold off, which I also regret. But anyway, here is Blitzwing. So for a little background, Blitzwing was the Decepticon tasked to follow Bumblebee from Cybertron to Earth, and he was, spoiler alert, he was the reason why Bumblebee's voice box was destroyed. So anyway, here he is up close, and as you can see, the face looks awesome. It actually looks really similar to the Studio Series figure, and actually everything else. If you can see, unfortunately, I don't own the Studio Series figure of Blitzwing, but from the photos I've seen and videos I've seen, it's pretty much the same. Also, transformation is exact same process. I think this is one of the key differences from it. But yeah, so this is a third party figure, and the joints are really tight. I've actually had this for more than a month now. I just haven't had the time to take a video of it, and I can say that I can definitely confidently say that the figure has really nice joints, and it's not like the earlier Baiwei figures where you'd think that the figure might break. This one won't, definitely. But my main issue with my copy is the chest. So as you can see at this, this is almost eye level. You can barely see Blitzwing's like mouth, like those design. It's because of this backpack or chest piece. So you need to like push it all the way down to make it a little bit visible. Because if you actually move the arms, I don't know if you guys saw it, but you try to move the arms, the entire chest piece comes along with it, essentially hiding the head. So it's really an annoyance in my opinion, especially when I'm posing figures. I tend to move the arms so much, so it's really a bother having to hold the chest piece when you have to move like the shoulders. So yeah, but aside from that, there's really no complaint QC wise for me on this issue. The paint job is really good as well, as you can see. But now let's look at his accessories. He has these two, like, I don't know, they're like cannons or something. They just look weird. He has this blaster, which can be attached in his hand. So aside from the peg, which you can attach to the hand, there is also a rectangular peg here, which you can tab to this slot so that it looks like it transformed right in his hand. As you can see, it looks really good. He also comes with these two. These are basically alternate hands. As you can see, they are basically hands, but with like these pointy things on top. This is actually what he used to destroy Bumblebee's voice box. And as you can see, the chest piece detached itself when I tried to move up the hand. So what you can do is basically just pull out the hand and attach this here. It's really easy. Tab in. Oops. Ah, the chest piece is really annoying. As you can see, it's really loose. But anyway, here you go. So if you have the Bumblebee movie Bumblebee, you can recreate the scene where he makes Bumblebee not talking permanent. That's really cool accessories right there. So let's head on to articulation. The head can look down, cannot look up. The joint is very stiff, but he can look side to side. So the wings are articulated just like this. And then this mini fin is also articulated, so you can move it around. Now the shoulders, you can move the entire thing, the full 360. You can also move the shoulders to the side. Now this is kind of tight. You need to angle it properly and then kind of force it right there. It's kind of difficult because it's a tight joint, but it does move there. And I don't think it's gonna break, although there is some stress marks right there. Not sure. We will see soon. He has a bicep swivel, really good elbow bend. There is a wrist swivel, and there is finger articulation, at least the four fingers. Now there is very limited waist swivel, and then oh my goodness, the chest piece is really detaching itself always. And then oh my god, it really wants to detach even on the video. Let me fix this. And then the legs can kick sidewards this far, can kick forwards this far, and then backwards like this. There is a thigh swivel, knee bend, and then really good ankle pivot. Now for some size comparisons. Oops. Here are my Bumblebee movie figures. I have here the Studio Series Sunstreaker and RC. And then this is a third-party Bumblebee movie Megatron. And as you can see, they all look really amazing. Like, they are the live-action G1 characters that we all know. Like, these are the perfect mod or live-action adaptation of G1 characters. So here I have him final size comparisons with the rest of my other Baiwei figures, and as you can see, all of these are live action figures except for the animated Optimus Prime, and they all look amazing. So yeah, these are my final size comparisons. So here we have Baiwei Blitzwing in his alt mode, which is an Earth type jet, fighter jet. I'm not too particular, or I'm not familiar with what specific jet this is, but I'm pretty sure it's a fighter jet, and I'm not too familiar. So transformation is exactly the same as the Studio Series one, and it's almost exactly the same as the Studio Series figure as well. The only difference is this part, I think. And also, this is a really good weapon storage. So this is his blaster, his arm blaster. It can become like a booster at the back of the jet, which is really good. And as you can see, oops, look at the details. It looks really amazing. It looks really clean. At least in this side. At the back, it's a bit messy. You can see the feet right there. And of course, I'm not a fan of this, like the back part. It looks unclean, but from the wings forward to the nose cone, it's a really good figure. Underneath, you can see it's just a hot mess. But who looks at underneath? Who looks underneath the alt mode anyway? So yeah, so the can, or like the what's supposed to be the null race for the G1 Seekers is still attached to the side or underneath the wings as like blasters. So transformation on this guy is exactly the same as I mentioned, exactly the same as the Studio Series. The only complicated part, in my opinion, is this portion of the wings. It's really difficult, but I'll show you guys the video on the next video that I post after this. Now, for some general size comparisons, I have here my two other Seekers. Here is the Dramatic Capture Series Starscream, which is basically the Earthrise Starscream mold which is an Earth jet. And this is the brand new Studio Series 86 stars, or stars, sorry, Thundercracker. And as you can see, they all look good together. That actually says a lot about the alt modes of these two, because they look good together with a live action alt mode, which is really, really nice. So my final thoughts on the Baiwei TW-1037 Bumblebee movie Blitzwing. So this is a really, really good third-party figure for the Studio Series version, since I think that Blitzwing is really hard to find elsewhere, not just in the Philippines. So if you're looking for a Bumblebee movie Blitzwing, this is a really good alternative. The joints are really tight. Transformation is exactly the same as the Studio Series one. And he looks awesome. He looks really good. He looks like the one in the movie. My major concern is the chest plate or the chest piece. Mine is really loose. I'm not sure if it's the same with other copies, but if it's the same, then it's a really big issue, especially when you're posing it. But again, this guy cost me only $16, I think, 16 US dollars. It's really cheap, and for the price, I can work around the loose chest piece and like definitely worth it. That's my point. This guy is worth the price you're getting it for. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you do. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.